By the way, everyone, don't know if you all saw this in our previous SuperButterBuns video that we reacted to.
Buns notice us.
She did. She commented down below. She's just like, SuperButterBuns. Ugh, I hate her.
It's just like, I hate that obnoxious jerk.
Yeah.
Like,
and then
that's
then,
some classic Buns right there.
And then I commented down below. I was just like, I know, right? Just adding on to it. But we love you, Buns. And if you're watching this one as well, just know that still hasn't changed. We still love you. You're still awesome.
I wasn't here for that, but I subscribed to her anyway.
Oh, yeah. So...
I've been playing, if Buns happens to watch this intro for some reason, but I've been playing Birth by Sleep, and I keep, I got to Aqua's story now. I played them in order like you suggested, and every time Aqua does the Spellweaver thing, I'm like, oh, she's so pretty.
She's so pretty.
I can't unhear it.
Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. So, today we're going to be doing Overwatch for beginners. The reason we're watching this is because here recently, myself, Nick, and Jacob, Roan, Lavina, and several others, we have been playing Overwatch, and we are thinking about doing sort of like a, not even semi-pro, but just like an amateur team, I guess you could call us. Just like having fun and playing games.
We're just kind of seeing how decent we can get at it.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good with Reinhard.
I was disappointed with my placement matches because I finally decided to do my last two last night, and I'm silver. And I'm just like, oh.
Well, silver's still good.
Yeah.
Silver's still really good.
I was gold on PS4 though.
That's PS4 though.
Yeah,
man.
it's just a lot
be
easier.
Thankful
to
you're silver
fuck
on
people up with Reaper on PS4 back in the day.
Well, just be thankful that you're still silver on PC, because you heard Jacob's story. He did all the placement matches and won all of them, but got bronze.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. So, what is your history with Overwatch there, gosh, what is wrong with my throat? It just doesn't want to work for me.
Kyra.
No, I had a cough I had to get out. Sorry, Kyra. Dang.
Wow.
So, Kyra. So, what is your, do you have any history with Overwatch? Did you ever play any, or?
I never played Overwatch.
But are you, okay, are you aware of any of the characters?
I know a lot of the characters, I just haven't played it.
Well, that's kind of strange, because don't you have a certain backpack that is inspired by a certain character?
I do have a Mercy backpack and a Mercy t-shirt, and someone's like, you're basically Brigitte, but...
Brigitte. Yeah, Brigitte.
No, I am a fake fan.
No, you're not.
No, like, y'all say that there's no such thing as fake fan. This is fake fan, because I know nothing about it, but yet I'm like, hey, look, Mercy backpack.
Hey, if you like the artwork from it, then you're a fan of the artwork. If you're a fan of the characters, you're a fan of the characters. If you never played the game before, to me, it doesn't matter, in my opinion. As long as you're not someone who pretends to be like the biggest and best fan, and that everyone else should just die in a hole because they're not Overwatch fans.
Well, see, in today's day and age, you can actually have fans of video games who haven't played that video game. Especially with like Twitch and stuff.
Oh, that's true.
People
that is
watch
very true.
Other people play it, and they're like, "Yeah, I really like that game." And
well, there's some people who can't afford it. There's some people who can't afford certain games.
I mean, there's people.
Certain
there are people who think that Dark Souls and Bloodborne is really cool. They just don't want to put up with trying to play that difficult of a game. They don't want to get good, so to speak.
Well, when you interact with their
community,
they
like it a lot.
When I interact with their community, I understand. All the get goods I get from them is just like. Yeah, how about you get in the box and get buried alive, you piece of shit.
You know what the solution to that is, Nate?
What?
Get good.
Okay, funny. Fair enough. So, what? So, you haven't played any Kyra. That's fair. That's fine.
Yeah.
So
you would Nick, consider yourself a beginner, would you not?
I guess so. You all really want me to play.
So isn't this video for Kyra?
It could be, yeah. Could be. I mean, get her interested in playing. Also, Nick, just so we can stress with the people watching this video, and potentially Buns, if you're watching this, what is your main?
Well, I don't have a main per se.
Or your mains in like the different classes.
Well, that's the thing is like I pick a lot of times depending on comp and depending on what we're trying to do. Like if we're running a payload, I usually only pick Orisa if we're trying to set a bastion up with her. but I would pick Reinhardt and main Reinhardt on like moving most payloads. But a lot of the times I don't end up getting to pick tank because other people will pick tanks, and I'll end up playing support, and support was like my main thing most of the time. So technically my support mains over the course of Overwatch have evolved from originally being Zenyatta, to then going to Moira when Moira released, or no, Ana when Ana released, then to Moira, and then it's kind of gone back and forth because they've nerfed and buffed. They can't decide what the hell they want to do with support.
Yeah, they nerf Mo, they buff Mo, they nerf Ana, they buff Ana, or Ana.
Now, like, Moira and Ana are back, like, on top, and they're both really good, so I'm kind of, like, dual maining Moira and Ana.
And then there's
DPS, and
DPS. Reaper's your boy.
Yeah, like, I like Reaper. His kit makes sense to me, but here lately, I guess where just so many other characters have gotten decent buffs, and Reaper's still kind of sitting. Where they've buffed Reaper like multiple times, but he's still kind of sitting in the back behind a bunch of other DPS characters. And I never get to play DPS anyways. I don't get to practice with him hardly because I played so much with him on PS4 because I just wanted to play as Reaper. So I would just go in and lock in Reaper, and I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, I'm playing Reaper." And it's like, if you guys don't pick a tank, I don't care. I'll go in and kill their whole team anyways.
There it is. So. There it is. That's for those of you wondering what the hell Cairo was doing.
So I don't know. I'm not really a DPS main much anymore, but I can play certain other DPS if I need to as well. Like, I understand how to use Reaper, Sombra, and Ashe. I like Ashe a lot from the couple matches I played with Ashe. Mm-hmm. And then there's some other characters that I wouldn't pick them. I'd be bad with them. So, I mean, it's half the roster is like my mains. I don't really have a main. Then there's half the roster that I just don't fuck with because I'm not any good with them. So.
Well, okay, my mains in terms of I know what you mean in terms of gameplay elements. Like if we're doing a capture game, I like to play. I like to play as Genji. My main that I've played with the most on PC is McCree. It's because the amount of damage that McCree can do, especially now that they've buff the hell out of his Fan the Hammer, is just ridiculous. And then of course my main healer in the beginning was Mercy, which when they nerfed away and got rid of her team revive, that was unfortunate, but at the same time I understand why they did it. But now I'd say my main healer is probably Zenyatta. And then, of course, in terms of defensive, I really am. I could say I'm actually okay with Reinhardt. I'm not like god tier or anything like that. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a god or anything on any of them.
It's like you're pretty good with Reinhardt. You just occasionally do the thing where you charge into situations you probably should.
Yeah,
should have just stayed back.
Well, I try and yeah.
So there's every once in a while I'll see Nate go ahead and I'm like, Nate's fucking dead. Yeah, and then he'll die. I made 5 seconds later and he'll be like, God damn it! And I'm just like, yeah.
Well, I tried to. Well, here's my thing that I tried to do. I tried to break their line, and there's times I have gotten away with it. Like whenever I broke the line on that one escort mission where they had their bastion sitting on top of, like, sitting right beside the thing, and then I burst through as Reinhardt and I take him all the way back and I smash him against the wall, and I'm just like, and then I turn around and then that pretty much broke their chokehold.
There was
that they
one
had on it
last night where you went into a building and you were pretty far ahead of everybody else. And it was either that Widow on our team used her ult or Hanzo had gone in somewhere behind you and shot one of his arrows, but I could see all of the enemies around you, and we were all like, Nate, come back. Nate, don't. And then you fucking die. And I was just like, yep. And you're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
You got really mad about it, too, and I was like, you should not have gone in there.
Yeah, I have a tendency to rush, in which that's something I really need to work on. And my problem is it's just I need to just
a big part of the game is just like self-control and strategy. So
I just need to learn to calm the fuck down because I want to. I'm of the original school of thought that I don't want the enemy team to get a single point. That's what I was. That's how I was originally competitive with, say, Gears of War and Halo way back in the day. But overall, I've always been like I was very good at the double, like melee shotgun. I was really good at that in the Gears franchise. I was really good at that. I could roll. I could do the dive roll out of the way, dive roll back, melee shotgun.
Yeah, the 2-piece.
The 2-piece with extra fries.
Yeah.
Wow.
With fries and extra salt.
Because I just remember they always called it 2-piecing people in the first Gears when I played.
Yeah, they did that in the second game too. Although
how long is this intro, by the way?
I don't know.
This is a long fucking intro.
11 fucking minutes.
Oh wow.
So we should probably start.
Yeah, let's just start the fucking video.
Okay. Ben and Quinn were telling me that they think I'd be really good as Reinhardt because they're like, you're very much a run up and hit people kind of person.
So Overwatch came out in 2016 and everyone was like... The game caught everyone off guard. It was kind of the byproduct aftermath of Blizzard's failed experimental game Titan and... Wait, Blizzard made this game?
Yep.
The WoW people?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely out of their field. Wow, this is unexpected. So, since the game was created by the online behemoths themselves, people were very interested in this new arena experience, which was basically just Pixar gone wrong, gone hardcore, gone sexual. Of course, when Overwatch did launch, it was received with overwhelmingly positive reviews. Being highly addictive and going for that good old Team Fortress 2 structure, the game brought back the easy-to-play, hard-to-master competitive scene, and once again made everyone salty as crap. God damn it! I hate this game! God damn it! Get it! But anyway, if you're new to this game, here are a few basic tips, tricks, and...
That rage is nothing compared to, Deller. That's all I'm gonna say. Have you seen his rage quit? Or not his rage quit, but his, rage thing that happened? We'll probably watch that.
I don't even know who that is.
And heads
You'll
up
see,
for
he was one of the
people
best
who don't
competitive
know
players
about
out
this
there.
Game. So you play as the colorful cast of characters once known as the Overwatch, a group of highly skilled heroes formed as a countermeasure to stop the Omnic, a group of work labor robots gone rogue, and it's all up to the Overwatch to fight for the sake of humanity and save... Wait, why is everyone shooting each other? Huh? Wait, what the heck is going on? Y'all are on
That's what I was thinking when I first got the game. I was like, the story of this makes no sense.
Yeah, so... Well, there's technically a detailed plot with characters, backgrounds, and events, and yada yada yada. It's not 100% featured in the game. You like online movie shorts and little bios? Well, that's where the story is, guys. Ranging from assassination attempts to government corruption and then gorillas on the moon, Blizzard has created a unique universe that can deal with some pretty heavy stuff, even though the cute factor is through the roof with this design. I mean, come on, guys, just look at it. This stuff is bringing back the waifu wars. It's too cute. I don't know what to do with all this.
There can be only one waifu. Waifu Wars 2016. Only the best waifu can win. Pre-order your ticket.
No. Shut it down, guys. Turn it off. Shut it down. Shut it down. But just FYI, guys, by no means will things be explained that well in the actual game. But don't think the places you're fighting or the things your characters are saying and doing are totally random. No. In context, everything is a part of the story, just not so much the constant fighting, you feel. It's kind of like here's a bunch of cool characters at interesting places with real backgrounds, but instead of focusing on that, just hold down this shoot button and then piss your pants when you get play of the game. Of course, occasionally it's really funny to see people play all the same characters and then it punches the lore right in the face. Yes, this seems fair and accurate. But even though
they don't do that
characters'
anymore.
Personalities do shine through in what little story there is, with little quips to each other about the current map you're on, and then referencing events
There are
from
certain
the
game
online
modes where you can
shorts,
still
and
do
it
that.
works. It's
Well,
cute.
yeah, I know,
general
like, we
vibe of
played
game is
the
very
one where
rainbows, puppies,
Anna
and sunshine,
took on
upbeat,
the-
with a focus on
took
fun
on the-
and the memes. Oh god, the
Oh,
memes.
gosh.
But hey, you want to know the real story of Overwatch? Links below
I
for
do.
all your viewing pleasures. Alrighty, so Overwatch is all
God
about
dang
that
it.
gameplay. Now the game is an online multiplayer battle arena with... Wait, hold on, no, it's a first-person shooter online... Okay, hold on, I gotta look this crap up. Well, whatever you want to call it, you shoot and kill other players as a team in a single location, complete basic objectives
Peanut.
until
Hey, Peanut.
one team wins.
Peanut.
Short, sweet, and eat May. Now things are really rinse and repeat,
What?
simple but complex, and
What?
I'm getting real detailed, I know. See, Overwatch gameplay is very much once you learn it, you got it down, because while there are a bunch of heroes to pick from with unique abilities, powers, and dumb haircuts, there are
Yes,
no
hi.
power-up menus, no special items, or weapons. Nah, man, you go with what you got through the whole match, and the characters are locked with their abilities. Now, assuming you're gonna play like a normal person, quick match is the way to go, and you'll be entered randomly into a random map with a random objectives, randomly with random people, randomly. Now, design-wise, you're gonna die. But for reals, while you're out and about
What?
shooting and trying to complete your objectives, which we will get to soon, at one point or another, you're gonna die, and you are sent back at your base after a few seconds. It's kind of repetitive, but pro tip, try not to die, guys. Minus being sent back to your base, there is no real death penalty, except for being made fun of by the players in chat. You know, words hurt, guys. But being up in the action will help your team out more than you know. Now, get to know the maps, and remember the layout, and there isn't a ton of maps right now, but they are varied and incredibly different from each other, but for the most part, easy to remember, and also pretty well designed. Good job, Blizzard. But there are a lot of nooks and crannies to hide and maneuver in and around entryways, but try to keep in mind, some maps only have one way to go forward in a few areas, and try to be around the action as much as possible, and not try to outmaneuver everybody and end up getting lost. Being sneaky when fighting and using the layout to your advantage is a lifesaver, and don't blindly run out into the center without a game plan, guys. Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the faces of Overwatch.
Yeah,
the
that's
heroes,
me.
AKA the
I need
Buns
to
and
stop.
Thighs Community Club.
Yeah, buns and ties.
Now, when you start your match,
Thank
you
you.
can pick any hero you want, and you could switch to any hero at any time as long as you're in the spawn area. But let's talk details, okay? There are currently 21
put on those
heroes
nerd
to pick
glasses
from,
there,
and
Bunsy.
holy crap, we got variety with the looks and play styles. You got your offense,
This
your
is actually
defense,
before they
your
combined
tanks,
all the
ones we
DPS
don't talk
characters
about,
together.
and the support. Now, none of the heroes play the same, and it's important to try out everybody's abilities and attack styles. But just don't think because someone is a support or a tank, they can't bring the pain. Of course, it's always a good idea to stick to what you do best, but everyone can kill everyone. Quickly find your favorites, but don't get too comfortable, bucko.
It's
Put
very
some
rare,
spice
but
in
it
your
can
hero
happen.
life, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean. There is no arguably best overpowered character. The game is
I kill the
designed
shit
for
out
you
of
to
people
shake
with
things
Moira,
up
though.
on a whim, and every hero has a counter to their abilities, which basically
I'm just
means,
like, I just
no,
threw an
you
orb into
can't
a
really
random
bash
room and
them every
people
time,
died.
Because if someone has a Genji, you're gonna see, yeah, there, that's exactly what's gonna happen. You died.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
The point is, it's important to quote-unquote get good at a variety of heroes and not just stick to Reaper all the time because you're definitely not as cool as you think you are there, buddy. And just pro tip for all you funny people out there. Yes, you can have a team of all the same characters. Should you do it? No. Don't do it if you want to win. Trust me, you're just gonna get yelled at for being those people. Now, when you're out and about for a certain amount of time or dealing a lot of damage, your hero will be able to use their ultimate, or ult if you want to sound like a real gamer grill. Ults are the strongest and most powerful attacks and abilities, and every character does
Whammo!
something different, turning into a tank, reviving both party members, stunning the ground, and in a few characters' cases, hitting a button and then everybody dies. Here's the thing, though. Save your gosh dang ult.
It ain't
Don't be
lying.
trigger happy with these
pooping
things.
on her
Using
butt.
them at the right moment instead of using them the second it pops up is dumb, and you're dumb for doing it. Now, be sure to listen to what other players are saying, because everyone announces their ult with a big old song and dance and catchphrase, and that's when you poop yourself, scatter, and
Fire
then
in the
for about
hole!
10 seconds.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening!
Accurate.
Now,
Very
if you played a
accurate.
little hard out and did mega good, you might get play of the game at the end of the match, which
Honestly,
is
the
basically
ult
just
that I
showing
hate
off that
the
cool
most
thing you
is
did. I
fucking
don't know.
nerf
You did
this.
Good.
And
Here's
it was
the
like,
point.
oh,
You
God.
didn't win anything. Now let's get on
Especially
with
when
our
there's
lives.
nothing to get
Okay,
behind,
so
and I'm
here's
like,
the
oh,
thing
I'm
when
dead.
People tend to mess up a lot. The objective. Any Overwatch players know what this is? Because it sure don't feel like you do. Be real, some of this is explained in the tutorial, but it's long and you kind of got better things to do. Let's be honest, everyone knows you're a real gamer who don't need no tutorial. Oh God, how does this game work? But in every match, there is an objective your team must complete in order to win. You hear that, guys? Win! That's why you play these types of games, right? And guys, this is really important. Kills do not determine if you win or lose. They just help you stop the enemy from reaching their objective, okay? Kills do not matter in the long run until it does, because I just got kill of the game and I am really generally proud of that. Mom, look. Look, Mom. But there are 4 moments that happen randomly, and your
Are you
team
proud
is
of me,
either
Mama?
attacking or defending. And I'm gonna get really technical with this crap because over at the Buns Research Division, We have discovered that people
Surrounded by
don't
my-
seem
hey,
to
wow,
quite
I just
understand
didn't know
how you
your office
win
was
the
in
gosh
there.
diddly dang match. The first is escort, which means the attacking team must stand next to a moving truck thingy and get from one side of the map to the other before time runs out, and the defense just needs to stop them and run down the clock. That's it. The second is assault, which there are 2 points on the map, and if you're attacking, you need to go on the active point and stay there until you capture it, and the defense just has to make sure the opposing team stays off of their point. The third is a hybrid, where one objective is capture the point and then escort a car. Not too complicated, I hope you're all staying with me. And the last is control, where there is 1 point on the map and the teams fight to stay on it for the longest, and the first team to reach 100% wins, but you have to win twice in order for it to count as a victory. There, now you know. And what are we gonna do? Let's say it all together now, ladies. Stay on the point. Matches can end mega prematurely if you attack or defend the point well enough. And listen, no one cares if you got sweet kills to jump around the map, la-di-da-di-da, with your 6 strats and whatever. If someone is not on the objective, you might as well be in a corner pooping your pants. I can't stress this one enough, guys. Do not, and I mean
not
do not be a
always
lone
true.
wolf killing willy-nilly. You're not cool. No one cares. If you ain't a team player, we all hate you. Attacking and defending the point is how you win or lose, so get on the point and stay there. Now, keep in mind, certain characters are better for attacking
Once the
than
point's
defending
captured,
and vice
you
versa.
don't always
like
wanna leave
Bastion and
everybody
Grumpy
on it.
Santa are better
True.
for defense because they are
Opens
just
you
kind
up
of
for
chilling
getting
in one
fucked up
spot
all at the
most
same
of the
time.
time, if you feel. When it comes down to the wire, though, if anyone on the opposing team is on the point, it will set the game into overtime, and that's when you need to start killing for realsies or running back and forth on the objective and praying the other team does not fill you full of bullets. Remember how he said you should save your ult? Well, that's probably a good time to use them, kids. Now, Overwatch is a multiplayer game, and you're gonna be online with people. They can be fun people, they can be really dumb people, but it's
Yes,
teamwork
they
that
can.
makes the dream work, guys.
Myself
And it's
included.
important to communicate. If you can, get your friends to play with you at gunpoint or something, because being stuck with random people can go really south really fast. But if you do get stuck with a bunch of random people, hopefully this will help. The following multiplayer etiquette lesson is brought to you by AOL Dial-Up. Mom, please don't pick up the phone right now. Number 1, have a diverse team that Tumblr would be proud of. When playing with random peeps, it's important to have a team made up of each class. From pink-haired beef lady to funky fresh roller skate beats and sushi kawaii desu swordman, make sure you got all your bases covered. And if someone suggests, especially if they are a more experienced player than you, that hey, maybe you should play a support role or switch or something, I don't know, anything, you switch. Number 2, communication is key. When things get hectic, it's best to keep your buds updated on what's going on. You have a series of commands you can use to tell people the status of you and your ult, and a nice voice chat to talk to your lovely, amazing teammates. Of course, if you're not very social, you can always just use the game's text chat to tell people what's up, and hey, even make some new friends along the way. Oh my god. Number 3, protect the weak. Now, this applies to everyone and not just the big boys. Some players have way less health than others, so don't always be on the lookout for yourself. Always defend your healers, guys. They are fragile, small creatures that need to be protected. Remember, kids, a healthy team is a winning team. A message brought to you by Buns, and they shot Mercy again. Gosh dang it. Okay, so here are a bunch of tips and
That's
things you
accurate.
should know before you get started. Playing with a group gives you extra experience bonuses, so make some friends, guys. Oh, stop crying, it's not that hard. After gaining a level, you get a loot box full of little doodads with skins and voices and little poses and I don't know, it's just stuff. It's like a really disappointing Christmas, you guys. Levels just determine how experienced you are and who you get matched up with, so don't worry about it too much. Don't get all cuddly with your team. Stay grouped but spread out in case some ding-dong uses their ult and then everybody dies. You can't chill out on the payload and put stuff on it. Get creative, you guys. You got infinite ammo, use it. But remember to reload before jumping into the action. Some characters have 2 weapons and 2 forms of attacking, just FYI. Check the character details to see what all your character does. When you get killed, you can see the status of your killer's ult, so you can be prepared to shut him down later. There are little healing packs around the map. Know where they are because they don't change. When moving the payload, you need 3 people around it if you want to move it at its maximum speed. If you're getting killed a lot, you should probably
saw
switch
that, Buns.
characters, but then
I
again,
saw
you're
that.
probably getting killed a lot because Blizzard's matchmaking is kind of
How did
poop.
you see
Or
that? It was
then
going
again,
so
you could just be a
fast.
really bad player. Either or. Kill the support Forge and the Snipers first. They are weak
Well, it's
little
hard to
babies.
mask a
Destroy
blue
them.
blur.
You can always practice with characters in other game mods if you don't feel like dragging down a team. Blizzard is constantly updating and changing the game, and in the near future will open the game up for competitive play. Try to be aware of what's coming up because it could affect you and your crappy play style. Oh, thank God. Minus a few character abilities. If you can't see them, they can't see you. Of course, with that being said, it's hard to tell where fire is coming from, so keep an eye on your health just in case. If you want to shake things up, the game has a brawl mode with new rules and challenges each week. Some characters' ults and attacks can clip through walls, guys. Remember, it ain't scummy if it's winning. Bastion never ever gets play at the game ever. It's never happened at all. Don't even bother. Totally useless. Not possible. Science can confirm. It is impossible. Cannot happen. No. So, well,
I call bullshit. I've gotten play of the game with Bastion plenty of times.
I think that's the joke.
Okay.
Bastion gets play of the game like 90% of the time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Bastion's in the matches,
Well,
especially
fuck
back
me.
then.
I thought Bun. It's hard for me to really tell when Buns is being sarcastic and when she's being real because it's just like, because her voice is just so convincing.
Yeah.
Overwatch definitely came out of left field from the nerd lords themselves. The game proved to be incredibly fun with its unique design and colorful world. And even though the game can get mega repetitive since there isn't a plethora of maps or modes, the game never becomes stale because everyone has a story or some dumb bullcrap experience that will continue to fuel the internet meme pain train till it explodes. But Overwatch is a game that Blizzard is determined to
do
keep
such a
for a
thing?
very, very
Trolls,
long
dude.
time because heroes
Trolls
like
aplenty.
this should never die. And I hope this Basics Beginner's Guide makes your gaming experience a little better. So please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Hey, how's it going? Did you like this video? Well, if you did, why don't you go watch another one, you nerd? Also, why don't you go follow me on Twitter so you can keep up to date on what's gonna happen next? Wanna watch me get the footage I need for these videos? Head on over to my Twitch so you can see me play games and talk to chat where no one is safe. If you want to support me directly and be a major part of making these videos, go pledge to my Patreon and waste your money on YouTube trash. And this Patreon shoutout goes to Sabin. Thank you so much for your support, and don't forget to let the bodies hit the floor. If you have any tips for this game or any future games, please leave me a comment, tweet me, or send me a message. Later, you big nerds.
Later. So yeah, that was SuperButterBuns with Overwatch for beginners.
Forgot you sorted by like the most popular, didn't you? On hers.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
it's been a while.
I was thinking that was like a newer one for some reason because of how high it was in the list, but I forgot you sorted the list. Yeah, it's like competitive and arcade mode and stuff.
Yeah.
Still not that different, honestly.
Yeah, it was. This was 2006, June 11th, so it just came out.
Supposedly they're finally working on new game modes.
Really?
Supposedly.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Same.
I will believe it when I see it because I like capture the flag, and I like escort missions, and I like all that, but at the same time, it's just like.
Well, there's really no actual capture the flag.
Well,
in
capture
it.
the zone.
Yeah. Like zone cap, King of the Hill type stuff.
Yeah.
I would actually be okay if they added a capture the flag mode to Overwatch. That'd be kind of interesting.
Well, yeah, instead of like capture the intel or capture the flag, it was like for every map, it's a different thing. Like reclaim the not intel. God dang it! Like reclaim something. Insert MacGuffin here.
Yeah.
Like reclaim the mask, reclaim the gauntlet, reclaim anything, and it can be different per map. And you have to go and you have to get it, or the enemy team has to go and get it. And I like that. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I was thinking kind of like a interesting way would be a sort of tug of war mode with the fucking, what are they called? Payloads, like the carts.
Yeah.
Like where if a team is on it, it moves one direction, you know, and if it is in a certain side of the map when the time runs out, that team wins, and they try to tug it back to their side of the map, you know.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Delor, the guy I told you about, I may have to censor this part of the video simply because of what happens.
It says career ended.
And yes, this single online moment that he streamed out live for everyone to watch ended his career. Just watch.
Seems legit. I'm not Pete, dude. Okay, okay. Oh, wow! You're actually gonna say that!
What?
I'm peeking someone who's not even in invisibility. Okay.
All right.
So yeah, he career ended effectively.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you can see why. That
See,
many.
that's completely different from like PewDiePie.
No, well, yeah, well, actually, yeah, no shit. That's kind of just like, well, god dang.
Yeah.
I remembered hearing
That's
about
like
this.
even I can't be like, no, he's not racist. It's like that's just straight up like, what do you like actually in your brain hate black people or not? Like if you have to go through that many of those without being able to stop yourself, you're kind of racist.
Well, I'd probably say that this guy is a legend. By the way, I'm ready to unleash the primal rage. This boy turned into a chase.
His tongue turned into the Hulk. As
Second of awkward silence. Hi. I'm black and I was laughing because it was funny, but offensive.
Oh.
Have fun working at McDonald's, lol. I don't even think you can get on at McDonald's anymore.
probably not after that.
Rip
McDonald's
his
would be like,
career.
yeah, we better not.
Yeah. Who let Keemstar into esports? I like that
And the
one.
next comment says Keemstar too.
Why is that the go-to racial slur? I don't know. Right into the news.
I don't even get what he was so mad about.
He got killed by a widow who actually I think his teammate accused him of peeking.
Okay. I don't know.
From what I read in interviews, he said after that he was just like he said he was actually having a bad day.
Well, obviously. It's like if you just fucking snap like that, you're either having a bad day or you're extremely racist all the time. Like, so.
Yeah, my ears are bleeding. Come on, bruh. This man never had a career.
I mean, I had a
Somebody
bad
say
day
that.
today, and I didn't do that.
I mean, I've had like a bad couple of days, but I never do that.
Let's get right into the news.
I just get quiet, and then the most expletive thing I said the past 2 days, I think, in like hate was when Dead by Daylight crashed. And I was like, "Think we did a pretty good job so far." Just because that's what all the Dead by Daylight players say when they make fun of it being shitty sometimes.
Yeah.
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
We did a pretty good job so far.
Not really.
Why do you sound like Seuss now?
I don't know.
Sort of.
It's just that there was a developer, like the lead developer from Dead by Daylight, had an interview at some point early in the game's life, and he's like, "Yeah, I think we've done a pretty good job so far." And so anytime there's like a glitch or something in somebody's gameplay video, they put that clip up of him saying that. Ochi will like drop the pitch in his voice to make him sound real dumb. He's like, "Think we did a pretty good job so far."
Oh my god.
Stuff like that. Yeah, and it crashed earlier while I was in a loading screen, and I was like, "I just lost my party streamers fucking again, didn't I?" And I got back in, and I'm like, "Yep, I did. Think we did a pretty good job so far." Yep. Anyways,
So
we're rambling about nothing.
yeah, we are, which is normal for us.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to end the video here because I'm gonna have to edit that massively.
Yes.
So if I forget to do it, there goes our channel.
Please don't forget to do that.
I won't. I won't. I'll
do this like just to make sure that there's some weird sound shit in the video that
I'll
you
just
can
be like-
hopefully see that.
Yeah, I'll just I'll be in editor mode and I'll just be like, what's that? Oh, better edit that.
Yeah. Even though we didn't say it, that's still not something we really want to play on the show. But thank you, Buns. Very cool.
Yes, thank you very much. And, we will see you all in the next one. A peace out.